Are we back? Are we good? Get the music back on. Are we working? My music's gone off. There we go. Hopefully we're back online now. Had to do quite a few updates and sell my soul to the devil, but I got it working. You look like you have John D's. What? I don't even know what that means. Oh, the webcam. Yeah. The saturation is way higher on this webcam, huh? Looks like I'm sunburned. Hold on, let me try to fix it. Let's try to fix that, because that's going to bug me as well. There we go, fixed. Just turn it off. You're a bit orange, yes. I can't forgive it, yeah. Be on holiday, yeah. I'm just came back. Oh, let me quickly fix it. Turn that up. What did you do to fix your PC? You bought a new one. There we go. How's that look? Look normal? Semi-normal? Not as orange? Right. I think we're fine now. I don't think it was Shelly. I'm not going to put it back on just in case. I'm not going to risk it. I'll put the shiny ones on though. There we go. As normal as I'll ever look. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm not sure if I should. There we go. Cool. Are you recording? I am recording. We're going to have a lot of broken footage now. I'm sure it'll be fine. Completely lost track of what I was doing on the stream. But I think I was trying to mess with the gradient before the stream gave out. I'm going to be constantly looking over at the stream now to make sure it's still working. I'm just gonna keep doing that. 24/7. In doing that, you made me panic more because I thought Lee was in a book. Just there, I was like, oh no. Try to get a nice brown nose. Look at the brown nose. This time for sure. Let's hope so. Are the Skylets shiny now? What? Yeah! Yeah. I can change them. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Oh, that's really annoying. They slightly move. They are shiny. Thought I'd keep on the shiny one, considering, well, we're doing a bit of a shiny Skylet stream, so I'll keep it on. That's looking quite nice, to be fair. I might turn down the purple. It's a bit strong. What I might do is that I might apply a white overlay to the bottom of the feet just to try to get the feet a bit more white. That's very white. Can't tell if music styles mic's quiet. I'll just swap them. There we go. How's that? Let me know how that sounds. Whoops. Well, the song ended, so I don't know. You're working my ticket there, Lee. Okay, so I need to flip this gradient around. So I need the purple to be at the bottom, the green on the top. So let's get... Oh, hold on. It's weird how the gradients work in Substance Painter. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. But essentially uses the colour map to generate the gradient, which is very confusing. So bring that down, make his feet just a touch more white. Looks like he's been stomping on grapes with his white feet. What kind of grapes are you eating? Before swapped out, well, now you've embarrassed yourself, Lee. Only kidding. But yeah, I thought I'd go for a bit more of a. I'm not sure so sure on the purple, to be perfectly honest. I feel like I'm gonna commit more to the white, but it's hard to get it to look solid white without having to just look like what's what I'm looking for, black and white. The grey variants. I'm trying to keep a tinge of colour in there, but it's not very easy to do. So let's get full white now. It says red there. Oh, there we go. Let's put that on colour. I'll try and bring that down just a little bit. It's very hard to make something look. That's quite nice. Turn that down a bit. I think I'll need to turn down the feet a bit. They're a bit high. Let's put those on there. Overlay. Quite like that. Yeah, we'll keep. I'm going to keep the fur on the back white. What we'll do is, well, let's ramp it up. We'll ramp that all the way at the top because we want to keep them vibrant. It does look something. It does look some of the growl shiny. Let me get the growl shiny up on Discord here so I can see it. Oh, don't open over here. Open over there. Where's it gone? Oh, it's flipped back over here. Thank you for that. No. The growl shiny is a bit more. It's grey and blue. Mine's white and purple. There you go. Do you ever do vibe checks on the games you make? That's a good question. Not a question for me though. Vibe. I should make things look pretty. I really need to stop putting the mic in front of my keyboard. I want to do a puzzle here to get to the bracket key. How do I make all the art for colouring pixels? That's a question I've had before. So I use a program on the iPad called Pixaki, which I do all my drawing in. I draw them all from scratch. I would like to say I draw on all one layer, but I definitely don't. Yeah, from scratch. Yeah, they're all from scratch. If you watch some of the devlogs for ToastieLabs, you'll see me drawing them. And there's a few time lapses that Lee throws in, and it kind of shows the process behind me making them. They're very fun to do. I'm doing quite a lot now. Do I do the art for Hexseed? No, I don't do the art for Hexseed. I think Hexseed's the only game I haven't worked on at all. That's primarily Lee. I've helped out with the Woo Loop. I do a lot on colouring pixels, and I do a lot on Skystead as well. But Hexseed, no, I don't really do much on Hexseed. How do you spell the app? So it's Pixaki. I think. If that's wrong, let me know. I'll check it. The iPad's out here, so I can have a quick look if it needs to be. That's the one, Pixaki. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could have just typed it, couldn't I? Got it, cool. Nice one. It's really good. I used to use Procreate when I first started here. But the problem with Procreate is that you can sort of get bleeding pixels. And when you try to colour correct and bring down the colour counts in for Lee's sake, it makes it a lot harder for him. Whereas Pixaki, it's meant for pixel art. So, oh. Is that Chai Raw just followed? Thanks so much for the follow. I hope I said that right. Couldn't know the follow was working though, because since the OBS update, everything's kind of hit and miss right now. Good know it still works. We started Hexseed before Jack started, so had to rough it. I don't do like I said, I do a lot of I used to do a lot of Woo Loop stuff as well. I still do sketches for Lee. So I'll do a lot of you know, custom artwork for the levels of the game, and then Lee'll essentially just trace over them in the editor to make them look like they've been wooloopified. If that's the word you want to go for. But apart from that, my work is primarily on Skystead and Culling Pixels. I think the way we try to keep it is that it's 2 weeks of Culling Pixels and 2 weeks of Skystead. So I think, I'm not sure if it's next week or the week after, I'll be back on Culling Pixels for the next DLC. The most recent one I did was Celtic, which was good fun. I really enjoy doing landscapes and Culling Pixels, so it definitely gave me the excuse to do it. Our place takes so long. I didn't do our place. That was that's obviously I didn't do that one, but the sizes of that level maybe light years beyond. You know, doing 20 of those in a book hand drawn might be a bit tough. 500 by 500, yeah. I think the biggest one I've done is about, I want to say 300 to 400. I think I did one on the Steampunk DLC, which was like a sort of, it was sort of a large sort of city that's built on this giant wheel. I think I did that, and that was very big. I remember staying in the office quite late finishing it because there was just so much to add to it. Whoever's on New Game Plus as well, yeah. I'm liking this. Oh, what? That mirror didn't work at all. Oh, the Halo-like one, that's a good pick. Yeah, yeah. Wait, the Halo one? Which one? Oh, the big ringed... Yeah, the city one. Yeah, I know what you mean. Because when you said Halo, there is an image in one of the DLCs that I think looks a bit Halo-y. It was completely unintentional, but I looked back and like, that does look a bit Halo-y. Have you started that big, have you, Lee? Maybe you can remember the size. You're sorry, Lee?
Well, there's queuing and nothing.
No, I was going to ask you what size it was, if you know what it is.
No.
Lee's walking up and chosen Vance today. He's been very sassy with me today. I don't know why. He's been very sassy. Just asked him a nice question. Oh, have you started the new level? He was like, that's what queuing means? I was like, you punk. Just sitting here trying to do my colouring in peace. Oh, is that what you said? So I thought you said that's what queuing means. My apologies. No, if that's Rob's then, that doesn't matter. My apologies, Lee. I'm just clearly hearing things I don't want to hear. I don't know why this mirror hasn't worked. The grizzle is symmetrical. It's 300 by 225. Not as big as I thought it would be. Felt big when I was drawing it, that's for sure. I'm not sure the biggest one I've done is, to be perfectly honest. If that is the biggest one, well, I'm not sure. But I just remember that one being one of the big ones. I was gonna say, it feels like I've been streaming for a while, but it's been about 13 minutes. It's because of all the problems that have ensued. Is that the Culling Pixel on ToastieLabs? It is! Have you just randomly found yourself on a ToastieLabs stream? What would be the chances? Making progress. Which DLC are you on? Small World. Small world. This is not how I expected the grizzle to look, to be perfectly honest. It's not how I envisioned it when I first went into it, but I really do like the design. Oh, the community pack. That's a good one. And the second one for Our Place 2022. It's gonna take forever. I'm not sure if I'll do the feet in the sort of same style as this, because I quite like how the feet are washed out and the hours are quite strong. I told my friends that the white is like an eraser. What, that I'm drawing now? It looks like I'm rubbing it out. It does look a bit like that. I've never thought about that before. In this case, it is technically just white paint. Fossilized minerals is 336. Ooh. Fossilized, is that the T-Rex one that I did? I'm happy about that because that is by far one of my favourite ones I've done. I love that one. I was thinking you put some Tipex on the pair. Right. That's looking nice and clean. Trying to debate where I'm going to put the shiny stuff. Witchcraft, we're back. Yes, yeah, we are back now. Sorry about that. I did the stream just seemed to stop working. We found out it was because OBS needed updating, and then OBS needed to update the drivers, and eventually it worked. We did originally think it was the Shirley Morph, but we don't think it's that anymore. To the community members who are going to make the next pack, good luck. I love the colouring of them. Some of the artwork that comes through on the community packs makes me question my art skills. They are incredibly good. Especially some of the landscape ones. I don't know what I'm getting the iPad out for. I meant to grab my Wacom tablet. There we go. I'm thinking for the glowing effects on the grizzle, I'm going to do it on his head with the cool patterns. I think that'll be a cool effect. So what I'm going to do, this should be the last piece I need to do for the grizzle, is I'm going to add I need to make an emissive shader. So, where is it? There we go. Emissive. And we're going to add a new layer, which I think I've already done. Not my oven. A new layer. We're going to turn everything off but the emissive. There we go. Put it in white. I'm just going to turn on post-processing effects so I can actually see it, otherwise it's not going to pop up. Have I passed it? I've passed it. I'll paint now. There we go. You can kind of see the glare's already kicking in, so if we start doing that you can see the glare over here. It's just for me to be able to see better. Well, you can see that mirror's not in the middle. That's fine. Technically, for the shiny, I'm painting over it, so it doesn't need to be perfect. So I'm just going to use the Wacom tablet for this. I'm going to put on Lazy Mouse. This will essentially just smooth out my stroke for me. Like that. Really makes my wrist hurt. It puts me almost asleep. Every time I QA it, if there's any QA I need to do, which doesn't come along very often now. But yeah, QAing for hours at a time, the music can really send you out. The concentration is real. I'd be panicking if I wasn't concentrating. Gotta make it look good. For a lot of the shinies, sometimes it is just a simple case of changing the hues around and maybe adding a bit of a shiny effect to it. But some of them, such as the Grizzle, I think, require some extra effort just to make them really stand out. If I just changed the hue on the Grizzle, it wouldn't look nearly as good as it is now. So it does require a bit of extra time, but they really come out looking good. This Wacom tablet's too small, my hand keeps slipping off it. There we go. Right, so we're not gonna bleed it into the back. I essentially want the glow to stop at his head. I did just do the button tail, which is a really fun one. Essentially, the button tail becomes a bit more of an orangey rabbit, and the glow effect is the smaller ears on the head, which has 2 sets of ears, and the glow is on the smaller set. It was quite cute. Today I found that you could click Q and edit out the colours. Oh, I found that out during one of the streams, which was quite embarrassing considering I work a lot in the game. I don't test them much though. Essentially, when I draw them, I do a quick pass of fixes and stuff, and then I hand it off to Lee. But I did do one stream where I did play coloring pixels, and I was manually clicking them, and Lee had to tell me that I could just click those 2 buttons, and it saved me a lot of time. At that point, I was there for a while. I think he purposely waited to tell me that long, because he quite enjoyed just watching me do it. The QD is so good, it is. Really speeds it up. I don't know why I didn't think to check, because obviously I use a lot of shortcuts when it comes to doing this sort of work. It almost looks like there's an... Why has it made this bit emissive? It shouldn't have. But it has, for some reason. It doesn't look bad. I'm probably going to turn it off, but it doesn't look bad. If we can get me like through 3 Skylets, I think I'll be happy. This one's only talking about. By the time I finish, it'll be about half an hour. Feels now because the stream keeps breaking, but it's about half an hour. You should allow us to hold down Q&A. That's definitely a question for Rob. He is the coder. You could explain it in great detail how to code that, and I still wouldn't know. I believe it is for coloring pixels, yeah, well. I tried to experiment with some coding a few days ago to do something in Blender, and I promptly gave up. I was like, this ain't worth it. I was tempted to bug Rob, but shouldn't. I want to the point in using a mirror effect if it doesn't actually mirror what I'm painting. It just slows me down. Because it's not a case of it's drawn the shape differently, it's actually just it's missed parts when I'm filling it in. Bit odd. Should probably save this. I think yesterday not yesterday, last stream, I think I modelled an entire Skylet without saving once. I didn't realise towards the end, because obviously, usually I click Control S quite a lot. But when I'm streaming, I kind of slips my mind to do it. My fingers will have to leave Q&E again. Take a toggle. I'm looking forward to seeing what the next Colouring Pixels DLC is. I think the poll's quite close at the minute. I think it's between Jungle and Pets, I believe. I won't lie. You know, I'll happily draw anything, but I'm kind of hoping it's Pets. Any excuse to draw some dogs. I will not complain at all about that. I feel there would have been a faster way to do this. I've got a feeling that if I used like the pen strokes, I could have probably filled it. I don't know if you can do that in the Substance. I haven't actually experimented that yet. I said usually I don't do pattern work on the shinies because I essentially don't want to texture a Skylet twice. So I said some of them you kind of just got to put a little bit of work into it, and they're not really good. Have you seen a YouTube video of tools that just complete the colouring for you? What, on Substance Painter? I haven't actually. I've Laura, the new artist here, I hadn't used Substance Painter before, and she gave me a really good rundown of Substance Painter. I'm still very much a rookie at it, but I'm very comfortable with the layer-based stuff, which is why I'm quite fluent with the layers. But when it comes to like other tools, such as painting tools and things like that, I haven't really learned much yet. So I'm still much adapting. It's quite something new to me though, because before we started using Substance Painter, and before even Laura joined, I used what do you call it, Blender's Texture Painter. Whereas the Shelly's gone because we had we kind of thought that was what was breaking the stream. It turns out it wasn't. I could probably put it back, to be fair, but the question is, do we risk it? Grumble at him. Oh no. And absorb his colours. Sorry, Shelly's colours. In fact, Shelly's colours is quite similar to the Grumble's colours. It's very pinky greens. There we go. That does something pretty cool. Quite happy with that. Just realised I should probably make the teeth white as well. That's what I'll need to do. Don't you forget about that. Being really rough here with the emissive, because what I can do is I can just apply a black mask to the head. So obviously I am painting currently on the fur on the back here, but I can mask that off. So I'm just going to quickly paint this in. Colgate white teeth. What do you mean the shiny bits as teeth? Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, look how fine. I'm getting worried because I'm getting the sniffles. And it's high pollen count today, so I'm getting concerned. He's had the window open for quite a while. I feel like he's trying to sabotage me. The music is so calm I fall asleep. Tell me about it. Like I said, when I do Q&A for Wooloop, it would put me to sleep. Hadn't fallen asleep, but I could definitely feel myself. Let's just say I had to bring a few monsters in. How's that effect? It's quite hard to look at the screen when I'm doing this because it's so bright. So I'm staring into the sun. It's nice to take a little bit and look at the chat. It's a boiling 9 degrees. Are you joking? Boiling. I'm so glad I'm not on the windows side of the office. We have the heat over here. And there we go. That should be it. I will make the teeth white, not this shiny white. I cannot allow such a monstrosity to appear. Apply the... There we go. There we go. We can always have a little look at how this would look. Turn the emissives up. It's about to get fun. Oh! There we go. Weren't these emissive though? But I've just drawn on. Why does it not think these are emissive? There we go. I'm quite happy with that, to be perfectly honest. Oh, the teeth. Oh, a minute. Let me quickly do that. Turn off emissives for... What? For the teeth, make that white. Just make all emissives. All... Oh, that's what it's doing. So the emissive turns the colour that you choose emissive. So it's currently set to white, so every bit of white on them is becoming emissive. Or I think it's solid white becomes emissive. Strange. Didn't know that. I'm gonna turn the emissive off for now because it's blinding me a little bit. Alright, black mask. Where's your teeth? There we go. White teeth. There we go. Quite happy with that. An Arctic grizzle. Turn that on. Keep that on. Just going to test where it looks a bit more blue. There. Somewhere in the middle. Put on base colour, we can kind of get a look at what it's going to look like. The base colour is not working the way it's supposed to, because the emissive... Oh, okay, it's not showing emissives, that's fine. So yeah, this is our looking game. And then it'll have the glow effect on the head. What I'm concerned about, though, is that the furnace back doesn't look very white. And I kind of want it to match this white now. So I'm wondering if I make the furnace back white, so that what will end up happening will be a cool effect here where the white's kind of getting a bit more dominant as it goes up the body. Whoops, not that dominant. There we go. Material. There we go. What we can do now is we can turn the emissive back on so we can get a good look of how it's going to look. There we go. And there's the shiny whistle. Very good. I'll quickly make a folder here, just so I can put everything that's shiny related in there. Oops. So we go to here, drag those in there. There we go. Base grizzle, shiny grizzle. Base grizzle, shiny grizzle. So I'll export that out real quick before I forget. Actually, I won't export it yet, I can just save it. And what we'll do is we'll open the second one. Let me quickly get them over here. Who should we do? Who's left to do? So we've got the fawn. We've got there's fawn, the corgi, Mew Mew, and Spike. Forgot Spike hasn't been done. We could do Spike because Spike's on the bottom left there, and that's his shiny version. So we'll bring out Spike. Oh, I forgot about this. So one of the earlier streams when I started doing the shinies, I experimented with this kind of look, which is carried forward a little bit. You can see on the purple version of Spike on the stream, he has got the yellow jaw, so we're kind of keeping that look. Don't think he's got cream legs though, so I'll turn them off. We'll turn that off as well. Yeah, we'll just start with the base Spike. Let's get rid of this because it's messy. And we don't want that. Go away. We'll duplicate this. Turn that off. And similar to the Grizzle, we'll start off with the saturation. So it's going to start with a base colour. So let's get them to a purple. It's good this because I can actually see Spike on the stream, so I can compare them. About there. Okay. Cool. I'm going to add a new layer. Funny thing is, I can actually colour drop anywhere on my screen. So I can colour drop the stream. So I can just take the colours from the shiny version here. There we go. That'll save me some time. So the cream remains on his jaw and his belly. I think I'll have to hand paint the belly and the Spike. So well, his fin, should I say. So we'll do that there. I'll quickly do the head as well. It won't take me a second to do. So we're going to grab that. Symmetry's on. I can already tell symmetry's off, so what I'm going to do before I even start, I'm going to quickly tweak it. So, where's 0? So it's going to be 0.05? 0.005? Oh, no, the other way. Sorry, 0.0. You've gone the wrong way. Come back here. There we go. Where's the jaw gone? Oh. There we go. Look at that. Use mouse. There we go. I'll quickly fill in these spots here. Probably make that bush a bit bigger. Doesn't need to be that small. Considering this is quite a consecutive line here, I'm going to turn the lazy mouse up just so I can get a really nice smooth line. There we go. Gotta shift my chair because I need to make sure I can actually curve my wrist here. So I haven't got enough room on the desk. Probably be drawing this in just base color mode, to be perfectly honest, because lighting effects and stuff like that you're not going to get through. Well, you will get lighting effects in the game, but not like this. It'll be different lighting, so I probably shouldn't paint it on, so I can see exactly how it's going to look. I did that with the mouse there. Good for me. Couldn't be bothered to grab the pen. Stuck my hand. Ooh, oh dear. Not a soft push. Ugh. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, actually, I should have probably made this bit emissive. That would probably make sense on Spike. That's fine. So what I can do, I can just convert this to an emissive colour. I think that would make sense where Spike would have his emissive. It would be on his head, on the fin. That makes sense to me. Just gonna point this off a little bit. I don't really need to fold the lines perfectly because, you know, it's technically a new shader. Went a bit over the line there. It's a nice change of pace doing this today. I've been doing a lot of sort of like bug fixing work on the Skylets today. So it's nice to do something a bit more creative. I haven't really done many shinies recently. Did the button tail yesterday, but that's the only one I've done. It was a very quick one. The button tail didn't need too much changing. Of course, it didn't mirror correctly. Why would it? It's looking like him, or the shiny version. Let me quickly add in the emissive real quick, just so it's there before I forget about it. Just going to get rid of this colour. There we go. Should have changed it. If it hasn't, I'll get it later. Now, mind you, actually, I do need to put on an overlay on this because there is a bit of a detail that I want capturing. There we go. Where I think there's a little bit on the belly as well. Yeah, there is. We also need to keep Spike's white tooth. Why is that? Oh dear. Why would that grab that? Oh! It's because I've got mirror on. There we go. 8K poly tip. You're right. You're very right. If I imported the wrong Spike. Spike shouldn't look like that. Hold on. Oh dear. Hold on. Oh dear. If it's a case of this... Oh, haha, I've imported the wrong spine, haven't I? Is this the high poly one? Yeah. Well, that was a teaser for Spike. I've just texted the wrong one. Oh, why did it take us so long to notice that? That's fine. So I remembered actually, because Spike was one of the first ones that I did, and recently when I've been fixing him up, that he was really high poly, so I had to go down and decimate him down. So I just realised the UV map is probably also broken, so it'll probably need UV mapping as well, or at least the texture will need dilating. That's fine. It's good at the fawn. The fawn's an easy one. What colour did you make the fawn blue, Rob, when you made the quick fit?
If you have a nosy, try my PC because I've got new controls I want to show you.
Yeah. The animation is so creepy. So used to the crook. It's so creepy.
What colour did we go for the fawn? It was light blue. Light blue. I'm wondering, because there's not really much colours that suit a deer. Other than... That's not true. Let's have a look. Let's get some references up. Obviously, I want it to be fantasy, but I also want to keep it a little bit realistic. Deers. Deers. Colour counts. What? Let's get a picture of deers up. That's not deers. I spelt it the wrong way. Silly me. Oh, go for a nice. I quite like this look. They've got sort of like blonde stomach and orange top. Let me see if I can do that. Oh, I've done the invert actually. I wonder if for the fawn, I keep it a little bit more subtle, because some of these skylets do have a subtle shiny. It's a bit more subtle than just I've whacked the colours up to something, you know, but the grizzle, it's very obviously different. But some of them, if I just bring it, maybe make it a bit more red. That's too subtle. Gonna do a little bit of an experiment here. Something a little bit different. I want this just on the body. If we go there, the black mask, if we get it off the head, if I can. How do I get the mask off the head? Let me just quickly try apply over there. Does that look too close to the original phone? With the orange, it kind of just makes it like the other phone, doesn't it? The original one. It's hard because I suppose I could try light blue. That being said, if I do like blue, it's going to be a lot of blue skylets. There'll be a lot of blue ones. That's kind of the effect I was trying to go for. Shockingly. Take a sunburst. Take a sunburst fawn. I quite like it. I wonder if I make like some different areas that colour. So what if I get the paintbrush here and we'll turn it into a soft fur brush, and on the colour we'll make a new layer and we'll grab the yellow from that layer, turn on symmetry, we'll just paint these ears. What we'll do is we'll add a blur to this. I just stick enough. I'm gonna have a little play around because I don't want it. I don't want all of them to be such a huge difference. You know, I want something to be a little more subtle. But I'm gonna do some things on the phone here to try and make it a bit different. I'm gonna try add a blur in here, just to smooth off those ears like that, and then we'll add in an overlay. Not overlay, what's it called? Give it colour. Which one is it? In fact, what would have made more sense is, because apparently this blue brings out the yellow, if I painted that blue rather than yellow, would that have... Ooh, actually, I'll tell you what we can do. Make that blue. This is going to look really funky. Don't panic. It's going to look fine. And then if we make this in an overlay with 48%, so 48 on an overlay, it doesn't work. Interesting. Supposed to. That purple looks really nice. So does the pink. Let me try something. Add a black mask. I don't want everything. Black mask. Pull the mask back so it's on here. It's on here. Keep it off the fur. I like that. Keeps the orange on the feet. And I think it's quite obvious what we're going to make. The emissive teeth. That's what we could do. Not sure if this will work. It does work. I don't know. It may look a little too familiar. Just a touch.
You're making it Rudolph. I don't want you to stream for 5 minutes.
No. That's what it would look like. To be fair, absolutely could, but I'm trying to think of a colour for the horns. I think the horn should be the emissive. If I grab the pink that I made originally, bring it up, pack a bit more vibrancy in there. About there. What would work? White would kind of work, but just trying to tell what's going to look the best here. Teal. 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 Deep teal. Alright. Was that just a brag for your bike? The whole thing? Too fairly doesn't look bad. Your joke has not hindered me. It has helped me. Let me try it. He wants to talk about his bike. No, he doesn't. He's come over and show me the map where it is. He doesn't. I wouldn't want to pass him though. To be fair, I quite like that. That kind of works with the phone. It's subtle, but it's quite nice. I'm actually with that. I'm happy. Thank you for the teal idea, Lee. The has been blurred. Oh dear. Oh no! Anyway. Yeah, that's pretty... It's a good difference there. Happy with that. I quite like the subtlety of it. It's more pastelic. That's the phone done. I'm trying to think what's next. The corgi. They're the corgis. Corgi's an easy win. File open. The corgi might be a bit more adventurous because there's a lot of parts of the corgi that have different colour variations. Could you open it? Corgi. There he is. Let's have a look what we can do. Corgi. Corgi. What colours do we have for corgis? The question is, do we make it go really vibrant and almost silly, or do we kind of go for a corgi colour? Corgis always sort of... They also have that ginger look to them. You can get brown ones with white feet. You can go for a nice dark brown with maybe like a red bandana maybe. That could look pretty good. Let's give it a whirl. Let's mess around, see what I can do. Actually no, what I'll do is I'll take that. So I can mask out parts. So what I'll do is I'll do the same thing I always do. So I'll mess around with the filters. See if I can get it looking sort of close first. Save me some time. Burnt umber. Burnt umber. I've heard of burnt wood. Burnt umber. You've got me curious now. Ooh. Yes. Very much like that colour. I don't know what you're going on about today, Lee. You're very much confusing me. This might be easy with an overlay. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fine. Right, bin that. Goodbye. What we're going to do, we're going to copy and paste this. We're going to add a new fill. We're going to colour drop this burnt umber. There we go. What we'll do is we'll apply colour. That's not going to work. It's fine. We get a side view. It's hard getting the colour to peer through the texture. It can be very hard to do. The thing is, I don't want it to... Oh, I wonder if, actually, what might work. Put it on normal. Take the corgi. What we can do is we can apply that filter again, but we'll use it for a different reason. Take all the colour out of them. I don't understand why it makes them almost the wrong colour. Hold on. Let's put it on this. Just trying to get that burnt umber to come through a bit. It's quite hard to do. Ooh. Funky. Okay. There we go. This is really challenging. Just trying to get that colour to come through. It's not making it easy for me. It might be hard to visualize it because it's making the whole thing dark. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to put it back to where I had it, which was on... Was that on multiply? It definitely wasn't that one. Oh! Done. End of the stream. No, I'm joking. It does look pretty cool to be fair, but also quite horrifying. Shadow. It does look like Shadow. It's Keanu Reeves. Just gonna go through all these and see if I can find what that kind of works. Doesn't help that I'm changing the wrong one. That looks really nice. Just that in general looks really nice. Did I just make it shiny? with the one colour overlay. Maybe it's too similar. I really do like that. I'm gonna I'm gonna make a folder with them in just sort of safe. Just change the bandana, job done. Yeah, I was thinking that. I quite like it. Let me just try to change the mandala. It's green, so let's make it red. A nice darkish red. Turn that up. Just like tall. Oops. There we go. Put that on colour. Bring it down a bit. There we go. Need to get his pink tongue back. Yeah, exactly. His body is a lighter shade. It's like he's a bit more blondie. This one he's a bit more, strawberry blonde ginger. This one's a bit more blonde. Quite like it. What should we make shiny about him? I'm thinking his mane, but maybe it's too much. Maybe that'll come out a bit much. I was trying to do his tongue, but then I was like, oh dear. You're keeping the mustache then. I think we are. Yeah. It's funny, I did think that when this just had a pink mustache, but I was like, well, that's a rock. It's a rock. Right. Let's have a play with the emissive. Let me just quickly put in a folder. I'm holding caps lock, not shift. It's probably something. We don't need that anymore. Over you. Could you make Corgi's swirls glow? I could. I very much could. Take a little bit extra effort to paint in, but I could. Where could you put the emissive on? Emissive. Ooh, well, there we go. Hold on. Get off that. Base colour. Grab you. There we go. Let's give it a whirl. Let's put. I think the symmetry should be perfect on this because I think Corgi was originally textured in here, so it should be spot on. At least I would hope so. The question is, how well can I do this swirl again? It doesn't need to be perfect, like I said. It pretty much goes over the texture here. It's getting a tad hard to see. That was a lot of concentration there. The hard part's the curve. Whew, there we go. Bam. This bit will be easy. It's a line. this off. Right, so we can just mask that bit off. So we're being a bit messy here, but we can use masks, so it's all good. There we go. Shiny corgi. What? Where? Miss a bit. Hold on. Turn this off so I can see it. Near the thick fur. Where? This bit?
Is it on the right side next to the other?
There it is, yeah. Thank you. That was the bit. There we go. Shiny corgi. That was like no effort at all. I'll quickly put these two bits in there. So what we can do now is we can compare. There's normal corgi, and we have the shiny corgi. Very nice. I could make it so that his ears did the same colour, to be fair. I wouldn't be hard to do. Quite like the white ears though. It's a hard one. It's a hard one to decide. Where is it? Where's the overlay? Give it a go. Wow. Very glowy. Oh wait, no. So I can't just take off the layer, can I? I don't know, like, I quite like the white ears. Can't just go with everything else. I feel like if I make them pink, it'll look too similar. I want to keep like that for now. I can always change them later. I'm quite happy with those pinky ears. It's only fair that we've done corgi. We should probably do Mew as well. Mew. I feel like that would be fair. So we quickly get her open. Right. Mew. Okay. Considering there's a sort of like moon aesthetic going here, I say a purple. Or a sort of purpley colour. Because then we can make the moon like a nice pink. It look like nighttime. I want to give that a go. Definitely got to mask a few things out here because this is gonna not look good. It's gonna colour the whole thing. Oh dear. We're focusing on the body. Focus on the body. Focus on the body. Nothing else. Oh, I forgot. Oh, it's got quite dark. And then we can make it so that it's about there. Like I said, just ignore everything else. I can't ignore everything else because it's all in the one texture. This might have been easier to do on the original file. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can quickly find this original file. Because when I do the shinies, I bake it into like just one texture. Ooh, that's a good idea, Lee. Let me just quickly find. I don't think it's going to be this one. These are just auto-saves and blend. Obviously, I've got it somewhere, I just don't want to keep looking through everything. Oh, wait, is that it? Oh, no. Trying to find the polished one with all the layers on it. There it is. Cool. Right. So what we can do, let's just... I'm going to need a lot of room for these layers. Right, so... Ah, okay, so this is the body. I'm trying to remember the process behind it, to be perfectly honest. It's been a while since I've done Mew Mew. Right. Ah, okay, I see. Right, if I group these... Might take a little bit of extra effort getting this looking right. So they're grouped, and we can apply a colour mask to this. Yes, okay, that's working. We get a nice darkish purple. There we go. Then we add a black mask. Just trying to think my way through this. Yes, okay, and then what we can do is we can apply a soft light, so it keeps that light at the top. What you need to do is, because the heads, I textured the heads separately. Yeah, it's all textured separately. I've definitely tried to make my life easier, but it's made it harder now. So let's go back to the body. Let's grab that purple. It's on soft, right, okay, soft light, properties. We'll copy this over. Like so. And the head, I'm guessing this is just all the head bits, but the question is, do we want it to touch these spots on the head? I would probably say so. So if we group all these layers together, not group them, put them in a folder. Of course, head, base. The moon and the spots glowing, is that too obvious? No, I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't probably do the spots. The spots might be a bit much, but the moon? Probably, definitely so, I would say. I think the moon's definitely the way to go. I'd probably say having both a bit too much. Don't want to go over the top. What we'll do is we'll apply a purple to this. Same purple. And that was on soft light. There we go. I just realised I haven't done that for the body. So just go back to the body, grab that soft light layer. There it is. Bring this all the way to the top. Come on, up you go. All the way to the top. Okay. Is that applied to everything? Yes, it has. What we can do, wherever the moon is, what are these bits? They're the stripes. So we actually also have control over the stripes as well, which I'm thinking for this one, we make the stripes, we keep the sort of white aesthetic here, and we continue that on everything, on the pants. I think that might look pretty cool. Just make that white. Shouldn't be doing it on this though, because I'm doing it on the same layer. Let's just grab all this. Actually no, not that one. Grab all these. Group. Oh. Of course, not automatically group. Photoshop does that. Put them in there. Cool. This will be... This is the body one? Yeah, body... This. What we want to do is we want to grab those stripes in here. All of them. Copy. Paste. Now what we can do is we can change all these white. I think Mew Mew is probably one of the ones that has the most detail on them. Which makes it a lot harder to do a shiny version, but I think the shiny version will come out looking really cool. It's one of those ones that definitely require a little bit of extra effort to get to work. And we'll group these as well. This will be the tail. So now if we turn that off. Oh! Oh, I grabbed the, I didn't even notice I grabbed the feet. That's handy. So now I've got that. What we can do, I think we should do the bow tie. The bow tie looks a bit out of place now. Try to work out, maybe yellow for the bow tie to match this. Oh, it depends if we're keeping the yellow for the moon actually. Could do a nice pink for the moon. So it's sort of got that synth wavy, purpley nighttime sky look. Try that. Always worth a go. It's his feet. Yeah, it's his feet. I need to find the moon first. It's his spots. There it is. Is that both of them? Because one on each side. It is. Cool. Copy. Void cat. Literally a void cat. Kind of giving me Umbreon. Is that a Pokemon? What's Umbreon? Got me worried now. The name sounds familiar. Oh yeah, Umbreon's like black and yellow. That's fine. It's not the same colours. Or the exact same colours. I need to turn off I know what Umbreon is. I know the names, I just don't remember exactly what they're linked to. I know Glaceon, stuff like that. Flygon, Charmander. Quite a few that I know, but I don't know them off by heart. There's still some that I'm like, which one's that? I knew it was it. You know, I'm not going to say that because I'm going to get screamed at. It's not one of the EVs, is it? No, you know, I'm just going to shut up. Someone's going to come after me for that. It is. Oof. I took a risk saying it. Oh, Chuck. Trying to find the layer where the moon's on. I'm running whilst it's disappearing. It's because I've got the one at the top turned on, so of course it's not going to show because it's behind it. Back down again. There it is. Right. Turn that one off. I want this one. Done. Right. So. Let's change the colour of this. Green kind of works, but it's a bit much. Blue also works. I'm not so sure on that colour. We could just go all white, you know. I'm not sure if that looks out of place. I'm not sure if you can tell it's a moon no more. That's the problem. The blue's quite nice. It kind of matches the bow tie. I'm not okay on the bow tie, to be fair. Yeah, change the colour of the collar. I'm not sure if I like the colour of the collar. I need to remember it doesn't put it in a folder for you. I keep doing that and forgetting. Can I apply a filter to the whole thing? No, I can. That's handy. It's going to save some time. Ooh. I quite like that. I'm kind of tempted to make the spots that colour, you know. Gen 2 edition specifically evolves once its happiness status high enough at night time. Bow tie. And the blue's fine, not sure on the yellow. I don't know what I've done there. I might have made a gradient on it. This looks pretty cool. But there's a much easier way we can make tweaks to it. After off stream. Because this is why I'm usually make one layer to start off with. Because you can easily change the values without messing around with too many layers. So what I'd have to do is I'd have to export all these texture sets out and merge them into one UV, put it back into Substance, and then I can tweak it even more. I probably can add in the emissive to the moon. Some body. Make sure there's an emissive on here. Ah, it's come on the base colour. That's fine. There we go. It's very subtle. Very, very subtle. There we go. What I'm going to do, because it's very hard to see this, I'm going to turn the emissive on now, just so I can see where I'm going. Whoa! It's a cool looking effect. Probably because I'm zoomed in. This is just going to consecutively blind me as I'm doing this. So hard to do this. Bright in the veil moon. Alright. See nothing yet. That emissive intensity is only at 5. Look how small the bar is. This is what Substance Painter would deem as rookie numbers. Why would it? There we go. That is pretty cute. Literally a void can. That's pretty cool. I am quite happy with that design. Bit of a bigger jump compared to the corgi, but definitely a cool design. I quite like that we kept the white in. I've always liked the white on Mew Mew. Just double check in case I've missed one, to be perfectly honest, which I don't think I have. No, I think that's all the shinies done. Fawn, did the fawn. Spike, can't do spikes, I need to fix the UV map. No, they've done all them. Yeah. Oh, it's fun. Cute Mew Mew there. Cool. Well, I think we'll wrap the stream up there. I don't think I've got anything else to do on stream. I think that's all the shinies done. Sorry for all the technical difficulties at the start there. Definitely fall short because of them, but we got there in the end and all the shinies are done, so I'm quite happy with that. But yeah, I think I'll call it there, and everyone have, to everyone who joined the stream, I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Thank you for all the tips and advice, and they're really helpful for getting some really cool design work down. I'm thinking that I may flatten this UV map, and I may put it in again, and maybe apply a slight bit more of a blue hue rather than really strong purple, just to match the moon a bit more, but I'll do that off stream. It'll only take a second to do. Yes. Thank you for the links, guys. That's really helpful to Rob and Lee. Saves me having to do the hard stuff. I can just get a draw in peace. But yeah, everyone have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you next week. I'm not sure if it'll be me or Lee, but I'm sure one of us will be here. So, bye bye for now.